koni MPP.
I reckon that Akufo one team manage MPP na ma.
What's the Baba Yasof? So what's Bible like was say so we been to me new or no any fees so better than what Baba Yasof. That is the problem.
I don't feel the current MPP, you know.
Nasa we sat here pansa. Atiapasa. They say, shall we have
and then the MPP for I don't registration even a way ya or more projects to make members over 1 million send people Atiapasa.
You what do you hear? So woman bad radio so near the woman can send me the shame of whom can. And not near the means for me. Also, your babako or more babako a nippon baby, your woman is a ZITO. Adena, all of a sudden, that's what time on a book Kennedy, the point is a no can independent. Yeah. So on a book Kennedy, say me. So when you didn't come on, said ye be on in an abuja near come catch says woman and the party constitution no my uncle contest no.
Can I say danger?
Woman him say woko election. Now shall was all enemy. Yeah. The next election amount for some both 5% in the free so. Yeah. It's in Nippon 61%. No. What if I free so I say about 56? Yeah. Or bet me I say I win no.
Yeah, the entire numbers about drop us out.
Debbie say, me say, what next NDC, NPP, and yet you could answer political parties, the best news me a one woman, one best swap, a beer NPP votes. But some NDC votes in the idea you 5% so increase 57 minus 5 is 52%.
Okay, so NDC best I mean to
what you up 1992 Lawrence vote or the way here. Now 96 there. A drop will be a 4%, 5%, 4. Go for when 77. Go for
57 in 2000.
2000. Actually, about say. You be 52, say 51. So a go for the first you say. Second you
53. On your 52.
What must 51? It is just a bad drop. Okay, so crown. And you best 5%.
So Bawumia should forget 2028.
Me say the 30. 41 to 38. No crown no winner. Me say. 28% for Bawumia 2028. Na some Africa yache. Some of them most and for mobile in China make cansma. Momo fan say as a beer between Kwan as me did yamin and America.
Because it's
some of the American MMO. And yes, MMO. Tab no names for you.
But I say, Mahama Mamuni, ya fanting the probability about me back, no, as I'm in the majority. Now, if it's about me to me now, MPs,
last time in America, I say. What it will be a contest? Will be over 100 MPs. Yeah. Our parliament. Yeah. It me say MPP for the politics. One more year, one do one journey. And a year, and your woman come. Idea was 1 year and say Western region, Central region, Greater Accra, Bron a half baby seats in Libya. Yes, swing. No, it's me codia. No one demonia. Even crown baby votes no a year above 5,000 crown Kamunsu and Cobre.
Baby, ADC need PT and people over 5,000.
More than 5,000. Munsusum concobre. It's a baby. I'm here with 3 bears 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. No. I want to go your word. Now, try say, Muano me. I will advise them. Say, former President Lawrence, Oko 2 terms. 92, 96. Yatuma Akufo 2000, 2004. Yatuma Atamas 2008, President Mama 2012. And Yatuma and Akufo 2016, 2020. It's more yin say Ghana for 9 years will be 2 terms, 8 years. It is say no young fan say presidential mum young conco bohoka. Nemo young conco seats Nubia, ye feel say Bema Yakosro. Winning 1992 NPP for Anchor Parliament. 1996 they started with about 67 seats. Yeah. And some won't be a majority
in 2000.
Sir, it will be a majority 2000, 2004, 2008. One some be a minority because 2004 this is so. Because you, Shaibu, say wo wabaha me no ye grant interview. Na unwe ye made bi a wofu say ade a oye no emwa na wo wuntimi nka. Etuji di say eniema MPP po. Eme yiye di abronye nom enipa bi yi a ontimi nka no so ye president. Na sa de kro na omkokoya data no obetimi aka.
Debi.
Ontimi nka. Wo koka wo. Koka ya ko ya da bia wo benya no se nka wudu ya wo bisa se koka GBC omone MTN for contract na sem ni kosi sai ya bisa no won chire se wonya I was say yi GBC director ampem da ko apenso GBC for any MTN for contract na omukosan una na ye marketing ekosi sai koka onu kudidi Canada Japan atem bia to so de me nka ubisa no abeka akiro na ana wo de bisa stress na wo koye adwuma GBC ye de ni yi wadi
na Samira Bawumia occupying the first lady office.
Oh, and na me say wo mo NPP for me shaibu na me ya me so wo se behwe anim eyeball to eyeball na me ka kire saa santefo no ne akanfo na ye de entu aba matania Dr. Hilary Mantam no wo mo de wo ho wo mo awu a wo mo ma wo na nanom wo ho wo mo ntoma Bawumia da
What say
me kura no wonya ye no me say 28% for Bawumia 2028 na se me African ya che some of them mo zentre for mo ba me nche na me ka asma mo fa ne se ase bia metimi nkwankwa enu aso me didi ame e na me ka
because it's ya
asam no de me ka emamu no enye se emamu tab no na enso ye
but you say mama mamu no ya fantino the probability about me be back no asanwe majority na if say about metimi na MP so be ko say
ZITO no ZITO kasa ye nyina ne se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia qualities of a good leader de bi ni mu Bawumia nyo obi asa ade akobone a wo betumi agina so aka so ade a mu ye ye nya ade e bebu antene mu nya debi Bawumia de obi besie won simpia se wo hie ni gu ya na just wo di akire jo nti se NPP amanyokuo no wo ma dwen ya wo mo se 2028 wo mo ba bedi nkunim pa de ende no o metitin because there is no way say Bawumia ebetimi aba bedi nkunim ede ma wo mu de biarada saa so na yewra kompra konso no wakasa kire ne sesa nkasa time rotie na in fact anka didi atam ne niema party ne fo ni bi no wo mo de ye no anka wo mo amfanya no met one sem ne so ede amamodi a said ye eya Ashanti regional minister wo so wo penti wo droye Ashanti first wo ye ma Asante mantem ha anum say ya ye da je se NPP amanyokuo ni bi no wo ma to wo ma no agusu atoto ayampia de ama ne ni ade a no adana me betena ha ka kire mo say in fact obia efie bia mensa wom na mensa wo efie bia mu no ebusuafo ne de je ho anu obia ne je sebi ne jana ho obia yada ne de na NPP amanyokuo say de wo tutu bi edema na ya Ashanti regional minister na ye nim sanka eja wo mo so de bibi papa bi ba anka beye bibi aka ye bese na gongong bibi aka ye bebo wo ma ba so say oh NPP for party of intellectuals de amodia be de ya kama NPP for the biba yes Soloku festival yes yensom and Asante mantem ha wom so the Soloku festival de abaje say Easter ebushia krom ha be the style baby na no na ye menshia south wom member of parliament your friend lawyer bafu ewua what dey say me aba bonti a wo kire say Soloku festival ya ene abeya amafo adwe ya wo so eya de a kese emo be se be kata de Ashanti first so no enukura bi anim na wo no ne de eya de ne manfo wo mo menshia south wo dwe wo mo ho a wo mo da na koma so enu turo de Soloku festival ya ba se de be ya ebe ma productivity akwaso na ne ade ton so be kwasoro bebi abeya kama wo ne kura na wo ma menshia south da bi a wo firi hodom so many years ne wo ma hodom da no obetumi aba enye se de ye nyina ye nim se afibia Easter de upe baby ba ko a eho bosu ye papa so de anaje se ye kwew mi amiti hese maboabo me ho anu agese buhua nyame adom a kira ne akire ya me kwa akwa pie mu okwo na de de abekọ so ho lumi nyina no makọ akwa hwe mani so ade na menhia south wo mo MP a wo ka sei enu oba be kire so ukopie mu ankramantem a se afeso a te se December ba ye ne programs ahodo na neko 30 December and December for the last and afrocheli ne de keka ho na say Asante mantem ha nyame ya adom na se no so no ebi aba na ye wa Ashanti regional minister wono nde ne de aba Ashanti first so no so edwe ne man for wo mo men share south next one no should decide say wolu Soloku festival ba sanka nka boni bi anim ka boboni aye friend boni de anka bi nim kra na say the amanfo bi tutu bi mane no na Soloku festival na mfa so bi ama na Soloku festival no mo nya bibi amfa mfiri mo na Soloku festival no kra ye NPP fo nko ade o se dabi Soloku festival na enye NPP fo nko ade NPP fo wom NDC fo wom wa we ye de base ni wo so betumi abanti wo bia betumi aba wa wo sikanso wa wo ntumi nkokwo ni ade nyina wo besere obi etutu me kana jese Soloku festival no nyame ya adoma Monday ye de yenim ya wo me nyina mra monka mo humbom mombeje mani mombechi bi ewo kroma num se de be ya asante mantem anum se no aha so di ebeye de na ensema lawyer bafu ewu aka ye na msi ye NPP wo bi be ye painting na mo so wonye hwe obi kwatsa sukuu mofra ed wo mo baaye so wo mo mbe draw interchange wo mbe siesie ho empenifu a wo ma bebu o manyi ye wura wo tumfo ye ndro ne kama nkola wo mo ye visual art obi ambe kire ne skill mu crucify ya ma yete ase sesebi enfaso obi eni su na so du mu Soloku ne de you people are busy praising it yankwe na yanko tie lawyer bafu ewu a ye member of parliament ed ma menshia south and somebody to join nyina no enfemra sia
ye pese ye de ba na ye de rejuvenate Menshia South economy no enti a lot of events are ye ba be right ebi be ye trade fair ebi be ye cultural display ebi be ye insori no nso ade e be chi yesu sorry e da no e ho no nso ye de sorry de be because for a big disaster town any even di chem so ne ke wo dom ne ade a nipa be bri na ete ho no o matutu afiri ho enti ebi a no kwa asori wo ho basese no enam so watu ni nti no o ma asori wo ho bi enti ebe yusu nsori so atwe nipa abase Easter ho ade bra asori e wo Menshia South enti brother program a ye pese ye e de revive Menshia South as a tourist destination enti omo pese omo kokko omo beko yene obia metwe yene obia emetwe hye ho opese okokko akọ nanso during the period aye ya de ye ompese obekokko so betena na emu afro kwa akodi kwa Easter no a wasane eye kwasiada no ne juada ne ye Soloku festival no so aye den ahyehye so enti usika kakra ka wo ho no na no so de apa Menshia South for Soloku festival na this kana be wura ho na Menshia South economy no are rejuvenating. Say the name Soloku no are generating a lot of controversy. Na say nipa ni bebre ho a say be go higher no mo nte branding ne market na say. E bi crash lawyer de bia ye hu a wa dress posh wa ye bourgeoisie na Soloku de ba mu say. So say we choose Soloku nti e na akọ nanim pa. Eno no ne branding no. The word the name Soloku no amana catching on like wildfire. Creative curiosity. 2 person who the ABC. Obeba no na openi eye anwamo festival and ye wo. Eye Soloku dance competition ebeba so. Afi obeba na DJ wo nyom self perform ramesa. Obeba na tag of war and ye wo. So what you say? Obeba na cooking competition a enuani bia na kane na ye die a nipa refi to say a friend is saying and I cook mash up a pransan or go almost could be a friend of paywa or sharp ube was a dino is just to generate curiosity. The other reason here you choose to dino that is say I was so baby what about chesa initial customers no what you want almost every suburb of Kumasi will be a Soloku. Ashton Fuchu Soloku, Asafu Fuchu Soloku, Bantba Fuchu Soloku, Obia. Eti, over the 11 constituencies in Greater Kumasi, Nase Obia Soloku. Eti, the choice of name Soloku was strategic and it was, very deliberate, and it has worked since Monday night. Launch it has traveled far and wide. I'm a mudim cry air attack here. Saying, Sebi, omofo say a NPP event na hwe the NPP for the aba mate se nipa bi se ye introduce we e the counter regional minister there be da opani se bi nam dodo ensen kwan so atase regional minister or ye ne de ye ta na chi benso ye ndie ye mfa nansa introduce we e ade a ya hihye e broader plan a metro a me de pese me de boa menhia enti ya dwere ho for over year ni afi na yes ye introduce no sabre ya we will not never introduce it enti me encounter me nyade a me be yesa enti nei wa ha ya ko invite NDC for mpanyinfo you invite NPP for mpanyinfo so enti counter sendie nim obeye ne de yenso ye be de ye be kwa kwota na chi ama na ye ne de ye nyina be kan bo senya ye year of return December to remember wa akra obi ye afuchela obi ye 30 December na obi so ye bibi foforo no saa na ye nyina ye bom ye nyama foforo kumase a ebe twi nipadom abakumase ama asante
Ebusianti lawyer bafu ewua ene yakọ akwakotie na esem nyina aba no no ye MP ede ma menhia South na ne kasa ye ni nyina wo se eye Sholoku festival wo ma mfa mba se de be ya Ashanti Festa ekwa shui jese ni monyam le beba from there bi wo no kura ni watu ne nsa ede afre NDC mpenfo se nyame ya dom na mre no so a wo bia mre bi wo bia mbeka hu bi na wo mu nyina no wo mutumi enji wo mani na Sholoku ase batima fuochi asafo fuochi sa so ena ye kale se kura hodro aka ho nyina wo bi etu Sholoku nti no wo Sholoku festival bank we kura no enye bone so na ukopie mo nkramante mu kura bebre na wo ho nti wono so ye ne de na Ashanti Fest so koso a bone bia enka ho na we ne na akokọ message na se a Emilia say menhia me nka nkire mu nyina sam kama koma ntum ye na MP a wo ka say lawyer bafu ewe wo bebebi na yire bebebi ena ne manyina so bebebi na wonim na ne yire amma na ne manso amma bepie mo program na se a je se de be koso no enya asam ketwa den se dem di kai me so obi ene gene de hu NPP for upon all the names manya bibi anfa mbase Sholoku no de mo se ye embrace mo de adepa ena eba no obi de wo ma ne manfo be ye painting na mo se mo nti bi da ene me de bu kokwewu Samede mo kopia mu okwewu mpa munim se eye designs ne ade age se ekoso ho no mom so mo bedi Easter visual art school mo fra wo mo so wokow no wo mo ena abra ni abra bia no MC yo wo ho no so fa wo mo so en design ne ade den na efesei enada Ashanti region ha Ashanti Fest kro ya school mo fra wo mo ye home economics ne ade wo mo nyina no kopia mo cultural center wo mo konua ne kama ende wo go ye bia papense bi ye bi wo ache ye bi nua bi na mpese ne jesa abomu kama den na efese jesa NDC for de na yi o mo ye ne de nye yen crucify wo mo ba mo dem Sholoku no yen mo nsem emfama mo na Ashanti regional minister akasa and some Ashanti regional minister they are to nyina say Paul Addo machre na anwada wo betutu bi na painting ni akole ye na mfaso bi eni so na den na de beba na mfa bibi amfa mba no wie ye na lawyer bafu ewe ye wo di Sholoku be wo sa kofa de betena na platform so ena obeka so Sholoku festival ne de ye kama no obo na ba so eno na Ashanti regional minister so ba abonti aba be yi no se kwa bia na ye abia momo dia ne dia mu embrace na wo de say Paul Addo machiri MPP amanyoko ni sebi wo kwato flowers efro bi be mu de bepie mu omanga na enu mpo no so wa ya ade na wono ne se suko mo fra enkoye designs enkoye painting dia wo to honom se wo ntia se no de okaba obi ate ase se Sholoku festival na lawyer kwa lawyer ewuade aba no wono Ashanti regional minister wo chine mu sade bi no obekọ bi woni wo mu an de betu Sholoku no wonche ne mfemfiri mu de biada ene adearo wo be ya ka ma na hemo ama na komudede mu ankasa yenko na yenko tie Ashanti regional minister Dr. Frank Amakohene ne nsem ni nyina no enfemra sisia
waste hours discussing on serious people on your platform. The Ashanti festival you sought to attack and then Granny Brown and you sought to attack no. In one breath, now was there also Soloku Festival. So this tells you clearly says Soloku Festival, no, a cooked agenda to come and rival the Ashanti Festival. But enfa, Soloku no muse pia ye besa de mama bechi. Paul Addo today, me ji Soloku Festival na mo de ba no. Ebru ha ye besa ba ne bomba be sisa be pi Soloku Festival no. Samo na ye ya de papa e de aboa Asante Mine Ghana. Motina mo party office. Na musuma mo attack dogs so mo na me attack ya. Ye Soloku no. Ye ma mo nko amuntwida. Ye be ba ne mama be twi. Na company mu awadi 51 years. Ye say gain na bo my ideas to build the country. Soloku na Paul Addo should me dream. No wonder say Oko airport na Okoto Christmas tree home ba se me. Nanka who person beautify airport Okoto Christmas tree. Me some person beautify me city. Me penti. Kenyina we are brothers. Partners in city beautification and institutional beautification. Now by saying a Paul, what me call for touchscreen analysis. Now you see, social media the best of intervention for multi-party democracy and in systems such as Ghana. Once about Tuesday and Thursday, there. And to when Kwana about Thursday, they say, Kwaba Jam, why am I dirty? Can me no opportunity to call the show to go on my. It require metro can uncle chan to me so like a Ghana for JD. Coming to me, Manu, baby. When I could on Charlie. Me so live. Nipe Beshebe no crowd also chair with TV station the subscribers now. So we get the opportunity to dispel with Jan Damno. That is what social media offers for us. And unfortunately for you, the media you can only respond on Tuesday. If we do Tuesdays or so, no trouble. That's some fraba. Kale. Also, we are Bema, so I also call live. And now say, who Facebook page publishing. And to be Thursday, we may know when we every evening we go active. Sergeant Damna, Moje ya 2016, Modi Ha President, His Excellency John Dramani Muhammad Chan Trobe. I remember how beautiful Circle Interchange was. Circle Interchange. Ne February chair Asukadi you. Ye Kwame Nkrumah Circle ho. Kwame Nkrumah your friend in the statue in the lights and then the fountains are never honor. The Recreational Center, President Muhammad created too. A dream remain also Circle Interchange. Now to keep area of view, access in the Circle Interchange. 2016, your commission, I think around October, and you be a Circle Interchange. You see Ghana, yeah, Muhammad Dubai, about Circle. And then Mungo Circle, the aye. And then me posti Circle Interchange. Said you not hear Mahama hand you over my NPP. It wouldn't say, Munyam Tanifua, and how them come paint, and the man and crash or Mungo maintain the Circle Interchange. And can never circle and can never get them. But I grow my new soon to know. Had the my Circle Interchange. Bazaar. So instead, say, young politicians, younger generation, you decide to say, irrespective of buy or the buy you, whatever, me will buy or the buy to cry, me of a coffee and a chance here, no of a coffee chance here.
Ashanti Regional Minister Dr. Frank Amwakohene and Yakwa Aquacotian and Munyamonka Manuntumu na Soloku Festival was which Nemuankasa, Wababanu Ababe Chinen, Wababe Dia Sali, Wababe Chibi Ankasa, say NPP Amanyo Nadia Yamufang Yamufa, one no dear, when Nimsas idea were by an age and damn a crime Yambafaswa, Mobile Ide, Ewo Ashanti Festival, so bear no so dear, and to me sin na AC Echna. Me ransom minimum dia na chese bushia video credit yam come join news what Aya Solomon Owusu our director of communications at the My United Party UP Alan Kojo chairman and the political party awati and Solomon Owusu atutubi na ne tutu awatutu nyina koma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Solomon Owusu say wonu Solomon Owusu kure nipa bebre na nheda kura nim no senne wakase wojina kensie se wone Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Ghana fo nyina fa kokomoti no enkoto aba wonim se Ghana fo beto aba ne dia ma ne se bu meja Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wose se dia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 2024 eye dia chese Ghana fo reject no yakoto aba ne afi ye be ma ne di sa alaji 38 no bibi e no hono mebetumi abo Bawumia ma Bawumia ma power de berada na wose NPP awo hono mi ade ba kwa wo ma ye chese wono ndo betumi akase se bi I'm sorry to use the word say a foolish mistake ban say wa musa akoto aba no wa musa so koyi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so wono mbra na omeli di party na Bawumia pa as flag bearer for the party there 2028 emfa ne nyina no posa na anu de ya musa dan kwade ba abonti a wasan be kire se NDC amanyokuo no obi bia da wo mu beyi na ba bia no sa nipa no be di Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni sunkunim na no ena ma Solomon Owusu wono so di gina so de ka sanse we nyina kam ho ne yankwe na yankotie ne nsem no emfamra sisia.
I'm saying that I don't have a problem with what he has done, but to be on the same level, on the same page, under the same condition of temperature and pressure, I want to get his data
so are you not being,
and call the very people that he called.
Are you not doing this because he predicted the fortune of your party?
He has been doing that. I have no difficulty. If somebody will vote for my candidate, it does not depend on this.
It doesn't?
Everybody and his personal circumstance.
So look at the national picture. All the individuals from the NDC, they are pairing with Dr. Bawumia. You see,
I have said that Dr. Bawumia, if I contest, I'll win a case.
As the president.
But what is there for you to? It will be very, very mind-boggling and mind-breaking for anybody to think that he is coming to do anything else. We have seen him.
That one you believe, but this you...
It is not you believe. You are going to vote. The people rejected him emphatically.
But believe that one. Are you not picking and choosing?
But that one, which one? I am not basing. I am not basing my decision of rejecting Dr. Bawumia on his research. I had predicted long ago.
Wow.
Why somewhere 2023 that the greatest mistake the NPP would do is to present will be to present Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. That I was in the NPP because the various reasons they were ascribing did not fall in line with the thinking of the Ghanaian voter.
MCNT Solomon Owusu no was one contesting a year Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia krana obedi ni sunkunim na asem we kwa se bushame ami mu matana ha makape me say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mo de number 50 wo be 50 message ben pa na Bawumia kase wo ba wo be kade a kire Ghana fo a ebeye bibi emu oduru se Ghana fo nko se wo mada je nko gina wi aso nka so mo koto abade ama NPP message ben na esombo message shonko ben e na Bawumia ba wo be wo de be ma Ghana fo be to Ghana fo asum NPP dem no mienu na e ya word that say party ni baby and na ekeka koi enye kama biom obi enim dada wanya asem fofre eno so efi asam bi betra ha be twantro na enu kwa e ya asem trodo asem a wo ka ye ne nokre NPP kane no kufuo ne NPP ani ye nije ho no enye sa party na ye hu no na enye asem ne yenka akama ko election akwa reporter enimguaserie anye enimguaserie ketwa na mo sa akwa ba nipa na anu ada mo de ne koye na agese mu vote susun se ehu no sa nipa kro na ena masa akwa tam no ede na ba se onsambra megina 2028 na JFK na anu ada wo be pie mu asante mantemi a wo grant interview wo make statement be se MPP before na kasa adwen kra ye wo mo se 2028 winning be simple di ama wo mo dia dey lie bad nyame na make o JFK a wo ye secretary di ma MPP amanyoko na oba bonten ebe ka sa asem we se MPP na adwen ye wo mo se ade ne de ye fofulefo ebi animanim ya agese kokoo famasi nu so ya sa so kra atofu wo bunti no ene ye dande kra de ma wo mo a dey lie bad ebe den di ama party no and the current people cry na wo ma say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia who creation do e ma ye mu bi say party no cry nya yakonno biom say yamra mbeto aba asem we matena ha can several times. How on earth was someone like a brother DC convince men and I asked why me to him and my shop for say yambeto aba den farmer MPP? How can a brother DC stand and then convince us say yambeto aba? You cannot do it. I have said this countless times. I do not have any problem with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Of course, he's a fine gentleman. ne ho fankasa and your shit the quote in us one nanti no jeja and sunny the good who there is a baby would abano. But this man the power will be and near me ko boni I want to be me and non kadie. Hey, you bet you as the Ghana shanensa. Cause say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be convince Ghana for. If Bawumia is not able to convince Ghanaians, say he can make a bold decision on his own. He can bring good policies, Ghana. Trust me, 2028. It is so good, say party, no. Select flag bearer. They have a whole lot of work to do, a very big work to do. A war party, no one shown. Tis one more Bashasia. One more Shasia, Nimenimia. Ya one crowphobia or no man. Party nets ya woman nasun crowphobia, woman di Bawumia, etia one naso. Nanipo Bakuni Yera Kennedy, a compre in Japan. I have sat on this chair to tell Yera Kennedy said, if we see him campaigning for Bawumia 2028, Obenu no crasi a movie on my support, no. Because you see a boy what that and Roman Nyansa the chain. Ye do followers in atem. Nasa wutu enugu na kwodina campaign so dia na chesa abuwa wo so no de rem na mpa wonim nyansa de chen wo ti yera akompra akon so dia yenim se ne members dia wotie yen till we see them coming out publicly to apologize to Yera Kennedy akompra akon in Japan. He dare not try it. Emanim be so yen shempo cause ye mu bu honoma ya no e yakra chen kwofo na wo mu di na tem no. To say NPP minister 2028 will member power there. I am saying it again. They have a very big work to do. They have a very big work to do. Ghanaians are still angry at NPP. And for only the NDC. And for only a NDC ebu ne no. Ghanaians prefer say NDC rather than bringing Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia again. Say me say me catch Musa dan kwani pose or aba. NPP ananka mebuno ni je honende they are having just 20% of Gen Zs. Hey, when did the party get here? Everybody na NPP bedroom say. Woman chance yentem nebusua wo mawie ntem na afi ma mento ahwe. Me kwadi honorable Osei Kyei wakasa. Na ne kasa ye nyina no efa swame interchange ho NPP aban ba abemu 8 years ba share ba kese en wo mu besi swame interchange no ma ye interchanges miensa de ama asantebai wo mu fa ye nya hwe ni buo bia de ma ye a wo ma dwen ye wo mu sesabi wo mu de aponche kura begina ho no ma mene no so ye ntibemufo ye be kwakodila ya kwakoto abadi ama wo mu ntini bo sha wo mu share ye no ma ni so ene honorable Osei Kyei wo kasa na ne kasa ye nyina ne say Ose somewhere 2020. Eyade achese $200 million. Ekodi yera Osei Kyei Mensah bonso ne nsa se wonje na wonfen koye swami interject asika no fem na sanse we bi na mbrepi no ya na mete se NDC for na ka na se bi wo mu ye meshi no. Mo wo opposition mo ka kire Ghana for se abai NPP ewie ye abai NPP abokro no abai NPP am edigana yesika ne ade nti mo ba be mu a mo be prosecute you obi ada wedi sika. I don't know why since the NDC came to power akoye kasa na akoye dede ne de amfa so bi amba no eno na dade de nyina mo ye sisi ade Osei Kyei de abasa na anu ada ohun sa minority ni abede a wo mo eye press conference no na ya de ni ho adwuri ni ye papa person say the same new patriotic party the same party a wo mo ba be mu a wo mo de ashokobo fo ma wo mentumi anya so am interchange no a wo mo gi $200 million US dollars. And say woman no sankrofo we and wo mo kasa na me ne de be kan say if you have the evidence and until the court wo honom no you can go to court and then prosecute honorable Osei Kyei Mensah bonsu yanko na yanko ti honorable Isaac Adongo ne nsem ni nyina no efemra sisia.
Oh, let me tell you something. Ghanaians don't know. Swami interchange. I was shocked that they had a press conference. They took part of our Eurobonds in 2020. $200 million of that money was approved by Parliament to be used to do the Swami interchange and the ancillary roads.
$200 million.
I remember very well, Honorable Kyei Mensah was sitting there and he was under siege.
from his constituency. In fact, one time we went to visit the site and they nearly lynched him. You remember that? So we all were together and said that, look, we can't have our leader humiliated like that. So we would approve the $200 million. Go and do the Swami interchange. They chop the money, Swami interchange is still there. And they're holding press conferences about Swami interchange. How shameful can they be?
If you have evidence, what can and you approved it in parliament with this kind of funding court. Na Ghana for taxpayers' money are more sending a yard or shododo. And then me who recorded me, I'm my mama dosia, they are sending me a fire and not that video. I'm a betcha, and I chairman won't to me any abedia, walk aside na NPP for na ye new year home now, or Beso Beprese, or Babe National Chairman, yeah, dear, some mama dosia can't say. Osei Ghana forward just say your man says from ye didn't hear one kasa a sense will be and case work out NPP wa bemun and yema papa be ye to the stand say obey go the credit good table so be say wo pe wo sikeni a wa sante man tem ha ye ono chema wuntumi ye ne san yema obey ye kasa dede ye vice president obe friends wo ye befo ni ade nyina ko wie eche no ene amafo said in the chair wo mu eboje ne so say wo mra embe national chairman the same thing honorable Isaac don't go show you no Osei Kyei Mensah bonsu $200 million wedi na many dey me say NDC amanyoko yete ha ena mo beka asama ba betu ora team ena sa ora operation recover all loot enti ankrofo wo ma boga na kanyina mo ba bechi wo mo so far NDC mo hye me nipa ba ko pa matumi prosecute no Chesedani de nyina hu me betena ha ya na me ka se NPP ni NDC ne yabre wo mu o entroning dada no wo mu de awia Ghana fo ache we ba no be dwananum no okore we so ba no so be dwananum neti memfo yabre enne adwuma ba ko ediye papa ne se we party bi communicator and the idea ne ko bone kura wo ya wese wo bre wo ya wese Ghana na ye wom ne niam nko yie but esanse wo de party atade a chichiri wutinti no wo beba betena ha ba be defend ye beba betena ha aba be defend me maka several times I am not affiliated to any political party se party ne ya de na ya mebo na ba so na no ade ya minority no omo na me nwura mu a se no omo di nsamfo etutu mfuturo edigu eye pharmacy tiri mu me betena ha be ka kire mu. Say NPP babemu na NDC tries for mu the same thing. I will come and sit here and defend the NPP because cocoa prices is not determined by the government, it is determined in the world markets. We stand for the truth. Just say ne NDC for babemu na wo mu so obi ediska enu tin yesi courts. Yensi court amfa ma me yensi court amfa ma we yesi court de ba ye nyina. Nti if you have evidence Patrol take the person to court. And my social media no should be de na me amaka to honum say. NDC amanyoko no. Nyame ya adom na 2028 dru. Na woman to me and prosecute the ba kumpo a ebushia krom habe the star bi. Because they made us understood say opa banya ye corrupt a NPP. So I am expecting them say they should prosecute the people woman who say woman ya crofo with NPP. They shouldn't sit down and say politicians are this, politicians are that. And the most funny thing is say obi to me kwanu okwacha will be broad there because say comedy no near the nakwa akopie mu court acha ye 2 months. Yes, kwana kwa dem 15 years, kwana kwa dem 10 years. Yet ha, yes, obi akọ forest, akọ 2 galamsi, akọ sensu, akọ sensase. Ade cheni adi sebia, so odi kota kwani aba, di kota kwani aba. Yebe kwani sana afi aba foforo asasho aba. Na baby yete no, sana yete. Na shudi okwacha obi broad ye. Yes, one kwa dem 15 years. Into ye mebu na use, you have to sit down and think for yourself. Don't follow any politician. Don't follow any politician. Now we are sure say sanka de kwane de be ya no from be wodi bi ma e no kwatu galam say e no kwasai njo kwasai sase anka sabre wonnem na so nipa ne nam wo ye dede wo press wo be sa zukura ba be increase the position kura kita no. Who are you to judge? NDC amanyoko wo mu kwakota yes provide the evidence ade chedi ade se bi any different story. Now, Muslim evidence I had you court. If you don't have any evidence, you take someone to court. I am stating it again, say NPP ni NDC, these two political parties, so we are youth. Now we go swadi wo mechia. I was here at the end of the day, we do sabe good tea. Na weshu. Na minimum ka say prophet kwati yakasa. Na before answer and some prophet kwati mebo ma mu nyina matie no nwumakuo bi adaroma. E na brani abrebia me to be betena fidie manum say. E de show that dwedi e be so munti. Ma mentwa me husima na menkwaje aboafo nkrato emfamra sisia.
Abusia yare ben na ehawo and to brain no me come for Lion Age Clinic Ghana emfama ahankwa na abepiemu a ye dey bibidro esaw yare abusia se oba bepiemu wa hase ya yesa enam yare bi te say syphilis, gonorrhea, candidiasis,
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Osei Kyei Mensah. I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Lion Age Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
Wow, what a nice cars. So peka eye niti pa afeni eye free so edi abadia. Contact Danis Garage. Hona benya ka siapo a eye niti pa ato. Ka efeye eye latest models cars aba. So pe eye Honda CR-V. Anase Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Land Cruiser, eye Sparks enkitin ya eye huba ube. Nijina ubenya bi ewo Danis Garage. Si say need to be kwa yedi aba eye Honda CR-V, eye hybrid engine capacity no 1.5 entry fuel. Ubehu Danis Garage. Ewo TI Ahmadiyya opposite onwa. Frewa homa true for 0550 623377. Eho ana Danis Garage ewo.
In today's world, security is not an option, it is a necessity. At eBeak Security, we are committed to providing security with excellence. Our team of highly trained personnel delivers expert security solutions designed to protect people, businesses, and valuable assets. We provide retail security services, armed and unarmed security guards, construction site security, and bank security and escort services. Our professionals also specialize in event security, private security, and hotel security, ensuring safety and peace of mind wherever protection is needed. With discipline, professionalism, and reliability, eBeak Security stands ready to protect what matters most to you. For trusted and professional security services, contact eBeak Security today.
Locate us at Tema, Sunyani, Kumasi, and Doma, Ahenkro.
eBeak Security, providing security with excellence.
Ebusianti services a wo hia bia no say ya kana wo part a wo contacted Danis Garage wo menye bi ede amasaso na ba wo pom de ho nsensam nso amepacho de hia ne so be free Lion Age Clinic GH4 wo mo so ebeje so shonko. Now back to Prophet Quartin. Sam George ni new sim registration ni ho nsensam ya na ne Prophet Quartin so de nanu atumu bi ka say de bia me ka say yenya nyamedifo to say Prophet Quartin a wogina mfimfi na ade ne ye bone a wo beka ade ne ye papa obeka I think zenka o my Ghana no ebetumpon enne asofufo bebre a wo metwa ye ho ahia no enam kakra politicians de ma wo mu nti no ade ne ye bone kura wo kwaji sikentu otumi ma amontem menkodeme nanu ade ye Sam George be ye dede Ebeka saye editi asem registration ebra na NPP amanyoko no so na no na ne Prophet Kwati bisa se enkosi da ban na asem registration ye beko so register na se 4 years bia ban bia beba su bia no e wo se ye ko register sem wo se NDC amanyoko no Sam George di muntintema se ne wo se aban dada na e wo honom no wo man ye ni ye no mo bo man ne card they should prosecute that government. They should prosecute the person who was in charge. They should prosecute us because we know that some judge bebo ni di say as at the time and now just the same registration in Pona Ekoshono. Now one year le penny kura nya fine. ena epeni na wonne ne nya finance wonne Sam George kro ya na you will not do any sim registration nya sim registration de wono na e ka che Ghana for say yenko ne enko sim registration at a cost of 5 Ghana cedis. In fact Prophet Quartin some de wa approve de egu na edwuma ni o mayimu amafo akosuku akobre akosua de ewie nurse suku anya asam ketwa anatomy sua wo ma sua na nya easy na so mo wie ye wo nyina titifie teacher fo akosuku sewie wo mo titifie and national service fo mpo se be ye be wo mo baji wo mo kakra wa mpo no eno so kwa da ne bo achibidi na so da ne de nyina yes sim registration yenkwe na yenko tie Prophet Quartin ne sem nyina no ephemeral sisia
re-registration of SIM cards. Adwuma kese ya wasa kofa bredom ye wa ha. Eni Ghana fuyi asechire ne sen me pa asechire kire se ebre bi atwa mu no ye di ka register first one mampanyi kufu be free so. Mampanyi mills buy otoa so na ye SIM card registration. Me kai 2010 World Cup no kosu nyina no e South Africa ne ye kofo kosalai. Na kufu ado buy no President Mahama Eko na Kufuado Bemo esa koso ye SIM cards registration nipa sebre koko salai na ye register SIM card na mekaisa sabre kura no owura Sam Georgia abantie we menu aketoa abantie so original ya no so ko se aden ye register SIM card sa enti wono mo en register da e ba ne sen na obeduru ye afedi ye wo usi en register. Now no na me kasafa koko a NPP for the year campaign e the year politics se o stop it e wo de mahu me kasafa ho me suma urade asoma me no waye me osomafo amoman yenye odifo keke nti na wo follow me a me niam ye different odifo bia urade soma no moman no he rebuke, he correct, and he inspire, he encourage. We are the enya na urade de na tiawo we are papa na urade de na hye onkuran. Oh, yeah, papa na attack about so where my issue grant was Joshua, ye den, na ye nam na for mine no call. Sano D40 ye, ye mubi san yet ye, and yet say a D40 be woman where they enemy who say, soon me who say, no be no di pesica at the for mine hono. Ubi o radia sumana mo mine church, radia me yansan in dianyans, some can in the same car a D and commission in church. Now no na me casa de fakuku. Yeah, NPP for the year politics. Etu wonfo. E hu wa hinta sembi because me hu se sabra no monam na mobro tu bro omo. E na afi omo ti wakasa na owo yesi o waka obi. Omo ko me hu se omo ka na jatom. E na me bisa se kire wo revelation no mobra ye ye ntesesura mo mu bi no. Enti me ka kire binum se ade a me hu se wo nipa adi ye mu nwa e bro kire se nye. E na me di tu wonfo sa de ba honam sa kasa kire won. Said the omo ye na eye mere por enye enne asaduru ha we so ye NDC side ya Sam George will lead campaign say SIM card registration ya several 3 times we ka 4 times ampa ebi amoba e mo system no mu say SIM na register no it doesn't tell you with the ID national ID card that is the need the saying Ghana card set aside here. O mine say sika bebre and omo de register 3 times na yedi kan yeda no ye pese mo chi nipa kro mo register ne sa bre nipa ye minister ne yenye de mo kanontum na no mi say olumai president na o kire enemanum say omo baaye no omo say entele with the Ghana card ne ade no say no olumai kire ba wo na o ye sector minister. Once na brebi atwam won uspie head dey say ye re-registration of SIM card be a waste of time. It be bisa wo Sam George young man edu ba bia mo kaka bensem no doso who say we ye kaka bensem too much unso we kuku dodo members o ha nyina bebre pe wase mo ba me kan yom say bra fom na ye dwa dodo hwe amamuo na e koso no wo say oman na sase agi omampanyi na tum e wa sekire na wo de mu nsomu yie en na amamu e 4 years o next 4 years betima ba se wo mpini unya enu ntina manyofo ba ban mu a onyere ne hombo oman because ne 4 years ne so a bi a ne wa anya na wa amfo so anwi amfa bibia na wo ye ne den ni se me de registration ye ya and a positive move actually say soon femono say your registration a boam will be kobokro no itimichi no and then we say fraud na doso obi ohana what will be who say ma minimum panyufo mkranko fo wi omusika da bia nkankane sa network ba akubi no me modi munim no network bi no mbo mo nsamna ne so ente saa no omonkrofo na da bia wi ade wo ho enti nka ye registration no a ka beboa na da ne ye ne 3 times e bia ba wa hu fort ya ye wa ha nyina asafo ma ye hawo ne se ene Ghana man ye hawo ne se musi nipa na odi ka ye no anye ne ye di amonkyere ne yehu because me hwe na no mudi me hu se na omoma ade bi TV station bi emma report say ye the best $2.something million na ye first one no second one third one na say sika na etugu ye mrante na mkromu nya adwuma anye kentu fam ye bi company ni ade na da bia amanyofo mutu sika tuguo fi se mu na tumi kura mo enti se sa na tie de a ni e besa ye se de Sam George na wo ka se bere bi atwa ye nye ne na nye no kina bra na NPP ye no enne wo na oba wo se fe hu hia se sa na nka wo se ye na de omo ye no anye ni ye enne nipa no ye responsible wa hye o man ni sika ya ne nkola ekope soja de nipa 6 ko wu ye enne madwuma ni o man no wo hu so o man no ayetimu no the leakage of our coffers no enu nti no o man ni ntimi nkona nim enne mahuna amanyofo mo yo no mo hyiska kwa ntimi nya obi ahwe ne ya hyiska kwa no obi anya hwe no hyiska kwa no obi ntimi nya no hwe enna ama mabuno bre because sika na ehye kwa no ye betimi dia biebie adwuma ma mabuno ayo enti owura Sam George pese bisa se sim card ya domo e wo Ghana esa be kwa akosa lie me kan se first ye omo ye ne second bra ni pa bre ye system so ye poor abrochie de nka obetima tena fi wo register wa ade Odo Ghana card no ema na nka register ene enti sa wa ha enti me pese me bisa se ye san ko register sim ya adwade form ma wa ha ne mema san ko san lie obekọ be 1 week ni anye ma no modwene o man no do you really think about this nation modwene o man no se wo se register me pese me bisa se wo mo register ya mo so mo anye ni ye no de na mra no kan fa wo mo ho e wo se arrest won sector minister no wo sa address wo anye ni ye wo se achi won ana wo se yende na oman ni hunu na sika o mo hye no yenye mo ne menya adwen mati sorry ne yampon
Ebusianti prophet kwate no prophet kwate na ekasa ede etia new same re-registration honorable Sam George di aba bonten say won be communicate to Ghanaians na amre no so awokwa na ukita 5 Ghana cedis na wokọ akwa register wo sim ni biomo so se na NDC amanyoku ne say abada de wo hodom no ma nye ni ye ya they should prosecute the person who was in charge then. Me communicators wamatena sieja yede ensema jese ekwohwo ye ma mu nyina no eba ababesomo odro Kelvin akwesi wo ye NPP communication team members aso Jima Addo Samuel wono so eye NDC communication team member mema wo nyina no akwa abashonko ede aba fidie mu hanum say Samuel bibi aboko
nyaba nyamiado
niema ekoyi
oh nyoma dana kwemboko bibi ekwoso tote.
Okay, ye do ba dia se Kelvin. Akwaba.
Me ba mejoso.
As ye share ya che bi se.
Ye share che kakra.
2026 ya se mi hu ana.
Ma ba fi aba akura fi share se ma ba ba.
Sa eni ache.
Ache pan.
Se bibia boko.
Enyama boko de eja. Emu eden ba kakra ye den awon emu ya na ofuri nti.
Asemo. Ye de ne bebi enyuma eguzo ati enyuma ekra ye nye biyo.
Pa boni e bo se emrebe content na 2028 abana you are Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ba be free nkwaso mu na Ghana for ble
NDC for the mo fan kwaso mu
o ya nkwaso mu ne na nkwaso mu
NDC for mo sesa wati na mo hwe se de Kelvin ka se ya na je se wo ma Ghana for bre me ya 2020 o me ba be tubo free ade so
NDC because this year Ghana for any other money so
okay
what's in America na see Ghana for ye onro ye nim nkosoro se bi nyoma mo be ye wo mo penso no ama Ghana for hu se yehu yanka nso na catch
Isa. Ebusia 2028 dear ewa ya hwena no ya enche kra beba Ghana for besa so di kokroboti ni bekwa akwoto abantie hono eri ebehu se Ghana for tisia ye wuru yenim kosoro ada se ye wuru yenim emfa enkosoro na Kelvin mamisha asemfemfi hono mo Reverend Isaac Owusu bempa was wo bia ntumi meye mampeni agese wono ne sise wei meye mampeni wei meye mampeni ansana Sani pan betimi aba be mampeni.
Minu aba meda wansi pie akonya odi ama nusu na mefa akonya we so. Enso we dia tia yenua no NPP fo ne Ghana fo ina. Enchi akese so nkoma subi ma me chance subi haya na me free.
Okay.
Tinchi akese pa so nkoma subi constituency executives, polling station executives and afi honorable member. Enchi akese pa so nkoma no. Na sofu yansama wakin. Makwa ye obi a me ordinary Ghanaian na irade nton san frɛ me sɛ me me so fuduma ne de mintimi nkapi mfam isan sɛ ɔno na ɔne Nyankopɔn ɛkɔ apam ɔno na Nyankopɔn so ne nae de irade aka ɛna bebem so ɔna ɛkyerɛ sɛ obi anti me president agye so afa ne so a ejino no ano so ye okromu a Jerry John Rawlings be president saa time ne oyihu ne kura so yɛsɔfo Kufo be president ye hu ne so yesofo Atamos be president John Mahama ebedi ye Akufo Addo aba on His Excellency John Dramani Mahama asaba biem nini na yo kromo anum sei ye hu se on ka say we mla na we ba ye we nye sei na we ye eduru election time a enkomhye bebele na koso ye na ye ni twia bi enkomhye bebele asofo we ba no aba ebe wi a che na afa ebi mu enkomhye ko ebebem na bi muso dia fa nche eduru saa time na Ghana fo na hu se loto no mutwa obi akeka ne dia wa wo de betum na atom.
But don't you see, sir, 2016, because he says, Nanado Danko go for the baby, and Nanado winning year 2020 was Saka, yeah, 2024. No, I said that, and Wobeka say, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and baby a Chumokase, and near me being to the trading up on Yakopo, my internet, Kunyano should and so this time was by Ebekase, and Nakuma Pentino, Yankopo aside the Ghana, Shannon, Sa, Odin, Kunimenona, Manu Jinaswa, what they say he is the only person who can appoint someone to become president of this country.
I know until America say, San on Nususi Elohuno. A yono na Yankopon Quapam, or Cobon Pioneer, Namin Jinobi, Miniaba, Nawunjinobi, Miniaba, Nawunjinobi. No be any will be. A yono na Yankopo Yichileno, on their all sophone, our Yankopon Quapam, and I am Yichileno, and I was Abem. Your boy and some man saw a shank come Abem. Ain't your neck? So about 2028 Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia be wini obeka cha say 2028 NDC for be wini obi omode ne baby obe wini untimi ntina kromu anum say en wini election wa bra wonya adwuma
sure
we had the be campaign
sure
Ghana for be hwa nwuma pa ne abra pa NPP be boy na o magina so de ato abama ye it was often as a main criticize and say yampa say nyampa say no kre say nya no kre.
But you say election is won on the grounds, not from you the prophet. Okay, Matia, some of my media wants to take on that issue.
Me we dey enye kasa pi you say dance for no ono ani twedi ampon nyame nti me dey sofu bia nti mi mbegina manim enka say ono na wasi president ansa na widen
obi abe
president. And before that, no, your political parties, our Ghana Hanum see. Obia when you roll or play. Obia when you roll or play during grounds. Into no, you say the job is the grounds. What in the Americans, into no, Obi intimate Nana Mantua baby in Castle or no, I was the president and Sana Obia president. Into no idea. Yenya Yankopon na onin indi because Fedian Ponani singing obi antimi singing Fedian Ponani singing
yatia sawo mate ye berem wo nurse kisi eja bei wo sisi ade enwenru ane doors no no akasa mu kra no wa shazi a wo park ne ne ma se de be ya obe free the office of the special prosecutor Kelvin kisi eja bei akasa
and some of the ana utibia na ebia ayesile kakra na yera kusi aja ben wakasa Ghana fon so atie no na wo hwe ne nsam okeka ye na enye obi ene pese otu no but then on one share bla or born office one na on one who send the day say numbers because politicians do not na pese oko and then no politicians in Kwan Ghana for titiru na pese oko isan say adwuma ye de ma no ontimi nye budget on allocate ma no 156 million and afi 128 million allocate ma no e kwa no office one mo ontimi mbu akonta bi amaye for about 3 years or so wabetina wakwa office one no ubetimi don sa kire me say nipa so masina yewura kisi aja bende na kwakọ gina kwota ye bu an kumfa na say waji yisika bi afili no de ama aban ontimi nyaye enti wadi kan ba bonten e ba be public sympathy say Ghana for be hu say oye adwuma na emum no politicians na e ha na adwen ana se bibisa amumi won so anya no kreda say politician bi e ha na adwen adwuma wo ye obi ansi ne kwan ye nti kromu anum say yewura kwisi aja benya na adwen so de obi kokota ma aban bi aka se jai de wo ye no krampo da ebi kran si da ye man free roll or ye de ope ye mra ne man kwan se de ope bi a wonye enso den no oye o man homoden ano no ahwe dwuma wo di na enso Ghana fo ani enti kwan bi aso no wo so free office onom eno ne ade Ghana fo hwehwe se adwuma ye de share ne nsa nde ye nuanom ndisi fo gina so ede yedwa kind of we ataye campaign ye nuanom ndisi fo gina so this alapa aye campaign san yo manema san nkofo yi say na Ghana fo na hwehwe se ampa de nuanom ndisi fo kan ye no kure anasa nya no kure eno no mo hwese wo be ye ho adwuma enya se wo ba be gina no aka se me ye say and besides no Ghana ni bia hu say nsam na NDC for kan ni na so ye ntro
especially with Cecilia Dapa's case
ni na ye ntro enu ntino omo ye ho hwe kura nye ye to OSP together with EOCO boss omo na omo ye ho hwe nye ye
okay
entino yewura kisia ja ben ne nsam na oka no ohun ni okeka na so no an person free office one on be kan chance so no person free office one because appointment ni the man o hwe na so asum na wabra utimi ka che se wable na yewura John Ramani Mahama no wa you free one kama na no ahwa obi obetimi abọ adwuma no ordinary because Ghana na yet ye na obi no so corruption so mususu se nipa we wabọ man no kro no wabọ oman na pro a ye wo se ye che sa nipa kro no na amra kwan mu so kwan bi wo se ye de ne faso bi ye de ne faso na mla no eye adwuma wo man mu because ye na pa asundue ye pesa wo man no tumpon etie ntimi maba akofo first kan na nkoguni fie no kwan na busua endi ana ntro na course no Ghana for NPP for grassroots obi apeso hu no kresa ampa ye raba ye ma mi Cecilia Lapa boni say no di Ghana said ye nuanu mo kan ye ra kenoforiata boni say no di Ghana said ye nuanu mo kan memi dina de minim say anya no kre ye ntro any political rich antin kwana na nuanu man DC for ye enu tina ndo ma betena ba mu ko 2 years o mu ntimi mfa ye ra kenoforiata mba because mra no bibia mo kwan so mo kofa ne mra omu ntimi fa ne mba ye na de wo so mo ye mra kwan na wo so mo fa so omu ntimi nka na ye munja ye friends OSP I want him akwa say ni kan say osaba so press conferences nkwa na oyo de bia na press conference na ni pass machine na ye de woni ya attorney general na makoye ba ko press conference nkwa juma na wo so mo di constitution ni mra na wo say omo hwe so na omo di bo juma na nya no na omo ye it's an Ghana for na says from including your nuanu NDC for ankaza grassroots no omo says from chere say anti say pa na mo ka operation recover all notes na den say pa na mo ba be ye nuanu NDC for na omo says from because omo na nim say komo ba ye na in just 6 months like ya sha say NPP for na omo susue mo nim say omo di bone no eno na nan komo hwe me nua yi ti wo kra ne says from ba on ka ne says from OSP operation recover all then sansen semi omo kan ye na 2024 ni na Ghana ni bia says from Ghana ni bia say nkrofo ya tena mo de asokwa adane achinchoma da ya big time it's an Ghana for na pe atentene ni omo na ni adawa omo hwe say yewura OSP obeye na dwuma ne sade atie pepepe
okay Samuel mamiti osu take on OSP ni nsem
okay when it comes to OSP ni nsem na wakasa bebre na okasa no matie ne pa na menua ba when it comes to the office of special prosecutor na eba Ghana daben pesimi busa no
MPP aban
so good me kai say MPP aban so no when Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, when he was commissioning this initiative, Office of the Special Prosecutor, no, various appeals, no, eba kwemu say, yemfa nkoshe Attorney General ase, so that this Office of the Special Prosecutor, no, they can work hand in hand with what Attorney General, rather than making it an independent body. Now, so yentie otina kunyam na chese yentie hwe yentie ni obi abeden ebeka, but investing in an organization or in an institution yenya so mfaso no minua ba say enya papa enya papa minua ba ma ibetina he ya wara tu bebre. It goes against the so
because they brought him.
You brought it up.
Okay.
No one initiated it. You brought it up. Afewa or the abano. Afewa sansu chanechi. I quite remember say during Martin Amidu time, His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, Martin Amidu said that he is the mother serpent of what? Corruption. That means Office of the Special Prosecutor no. During your time, I'm de buy and I'm some science as here warm pins. Inti na wa betna can we one emphasis boy the embono.
But let's look at this. If they brought him, I remember also abaye ankwa no ma waye do obetumi aye ne mrehso na woko. That was when the NPP was in government. So they made it look as if say NPP amanyoko no na emma wonu kisi eja bi nya adwuma. Sisi an Ghana force NPP for nko tenafi NPP opposition. NDC mo na mo wa be mu nti mo wa be mu no anka enye this time because if he was the special prosecutor when NPP was in government, he knows every corruption that went on na wono ma yete asese na NPP mani nya adwuma nka sanka na NPP ni abem de e sanka yes simple kra de man so obetumi abo adwuma.
Oh yes, I was say a simple man there. But right now the matter we are looking at is Wabeka say nimre so na wa heading
no
oko ebi beba heading ejebi. And when it comes to such matters, it's an independent body, and also when it comes to the Attorney General Department, they are also doing their part. In some they are still what under process. Issue say still no, they are under process or mudi hujuma. What you saying? Na conclude bibia, but the point we want
because he feels like a lot of threat is coming his way into one parking and very soon he will leave office. Okay,
a lot of threat is coming. Right now we don't know where the threat is coming from. We don't know. Yeah. We don't know because and also the government is still on process investigating what a former finance minister. In the betima bakra say threat no cry if you kofa ne buy so ana me boa.
Yate. Afi yetuaso Bawumia distance himself from Akufo-Addo's mess to rebuild trust. Musa dankwa ene kasa semwe Kelvin mamintiwe.
Mini aba ma yi kasa yi oma OSP asemi be ya asemi ase no person no politicize ade we by body ai institution age na onom no enya de was say the politics ewrem because body ejina wa fight for Ghana fight for corruption send people for na de buy send this for na de buy we ade bia any kwan so the politics kwa be remane koye say NPP for na mani pano kwan e ma na nya adwuma. And after all, NPP for your free abem. Etimu wo ho akonya bia say obeye adwuma ni free because se ne ye interference na he say ye ni wo biem. He say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia only control on IGP so only control of Supreme Court, only control of everything. Oyo ordinary Ghanaian said them no ordinary Ghanaian na. Etimu only kwan so the politics e be rawe mu. Me ba wo next topic ne so say Musa Dankwa ensem onko kan ye no. You see, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, engineer baby ada, enka say onye NPP ni. Okay. Engineer baby ada, enka say oni yera Dr. Yera is former president Nana Addo Akufo-Addo anya adwuma da. Osum man Ghana esum Nana Addo Akufo-Addo ni NPP yie. Right? Yera Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia in 2028 ni campaign obekwa ni na be based on the legacies are NPP for ye. Okay. And Ghana hanum says so ujina minim de ntia yera yenua Musa Dankwa ejina o ka say use the word mess Akufo-Addo mess. Minim de ntia yenuanom Ghana fo ni bi da so dwene say Akufo-Addo na sen o man yi. Yenti kromonom na yenuanom NDC fo ye mra Ghana ye call COVID mu affect the economy ye call Russia Ukraine war yenya the then time running mate for the NDC yera John Dramani Mahama and Dotty Abemu yenya ne mane be ka che say Russia Ukraine war hwe distance wom e be dey na affect Ghana omo kika nsem we na nye ka chom say fuel prices e cost na nye fault the cost na nye fault enkrofo yi gina simpio so ka che Ghana fo na say yentro ne adada and then omo ye enye sa situation na kro na no mo na mu enye the same situation I don't know no mo make can say your friends through a boy cost omo ka say a word then I don't know mo de question na ye emle so de kan na nya no kro eju ka jem say doctor Akufo-Addo Mensah minim de ntia wo so ka jem say Akufo-Addo sheda no as Osei economy no wa bra ti kro mu a covid buy na adwuma for government workers omo da payroll so tina fie 6 good months na omo akatua eko busa won say that time no not tax the free him no Ghana president Enyes Kadi say atwa sa ankrofo ni na aka and okaka no ma say nya ho be ka cho say covid-19 buy na enya so fa so omanya o budget a whole year o budget nam 13 billion na say ba be cho 1 million 2 billion a ya ye bibi de abo mini aba ya ye bibi de abo ya nya hwemfam wow o ti ase eti say no man be gina ma mekeka kasa ansensam ni na fa nkyere say then and aban bi enu onum so no woti kromu anum si a waya adwuma so de a chen NPP aban yi o hwe the legacies a NPP aban de ba ya me busami nua ya otimi wa say ombo nneoma titiru pa NDC for modi aba wontimi nka bi national health insurance and then ekura Ghana ye health sector nim metro masses and the do na say ye nua no NDC for aba ompo person ombe fix sa aba asese no and then nipa nam kwan ho edura no mra omunya ka emfo o ti ase free education mo politicizing na say enya papa and then ye gina ye tikro mo na ye whole regional minister akwa sa free education for nkola e dem akwa ye project nkura na omo so omo ye bon omo no omo se double track e bon omo na omo ba ye omo cancel sa de enim no ye gina no wase sasa nkrofo ndi omo akwa ye project say ye mo nsema na whole regional minister ye mo nsema na say wa ye painting adwuma ya MC adwuma DC adwuma ye whole regional minister ye mo nsema no say wa ye painting and to Ghana phone na to no mfrano ye wa hanum say one constituency one ambulance ye ra Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia adwin mu ni ndie mu ode boa ye ra Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo mane de bae agenda 111 hospitals ye ra Nana Addo ye ra Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia de boa ye ra Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo mane de bae so ni kwan so mo gina policies beblebe youth employment agencies enema beblebe na NPP abaya dia ba ekura Ghana mu nkaka nti no se na menua Musa Dankwa se no engineer ankase then na on chaso no defend no ho allegedly in some NDC for the ton so yera Julius Dabra de ton so ba no be charging $2 million anu nti ni post recently yeah one fire Julius Dabra cry di ambem okay on chaso no onya na dwuma na NDC for no all work am on work am no nya ise ono na be che NPP for anase Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia say on twini ho free no abla nipa ne NPP ni a NPP din hu na ode ba campaign ode ba power 2028 na bra pa NPP boy ya na obehwa so dia ye adwuma o ka jansa on twini hu free na o person che say and me kan wo fidi kase esu say ye wura Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo amemu obebu ye no ne no kura dadi Ghana fo na hu say na nya ne mfom so anasa ne sabi ni incompetent ntina e ma economy ne ko be economy ne mom nneoma ye be hia and ye nuan mu face bi o muntimi manage o mo so bresa de ya penso ye bre ye ne kra ye kra ye time kra o mo sa be fa nneoma fofofo with the goal for reserve project ye wura Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia kra sa de ba
okay yatia samo mamintie wonso e
inu aba me da se Minua be me wakasa bebre and with regards to what Musa Dankwa said no I align with what Musa Dankwa said and it's accurate when we talk of mess the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo wa be jebi pap minua ba yati krom ha na yare a ekum aman mpanyimfo yare a ekum lawyers yare a ekum judges yare a ekum politicians yade to den eto so COVID-19 yet Chrome Hanum say, and you are saying said there was no mess. Yet Chrome has say now inflation. Almost free abem 8 solid year inflation was 53%. And then and it just you about can we mama.
Inflation declines for 15 consecutive months. Fails marginally from 3.3% to in February to 3.2% in March.
That means that there have been 15 consecutive reduction in inflation. More time mufia bemu na saying 53%. Yet to Chrome ha na yana na Addo kwa Akufo-Addo. Na konya otinam. Yaman 1v8 na chese baby obeko bia no akonya no mini aba make asaba yet to Chrome ha and they said say planting for food and jobs. Honorable Akoto. Also about their ministries. Na wakase unhi about their abra ministries burden ebeto. And you say there was no mess. Yet to Chrome ha na interest rate. You can't interest rate. I mean you about interest rate. When we talk of interest rate, interest rate say ko bank akwaden akwaje bosia interest ya de better to 30% interest rate and above from. And you sit here and tell me there is no mess.
But let me correct you on this. When NPP was leaving government, inflation wasn't 53 point. It was 23.8 or 23.5%.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay. But look at the reduction of inflation aba and EGSM kesian so say and government to recruit at least 7,000 teachers as finance minister grants
okay. And grants approval and clearance.
Good. Yeba no mesa Bawumia was all channel because so one channel pan dia already na no a bed in class will be to my bed abefa Ghana kunyano na once and so ma apology and ma Ghanaians what the mess are wide and we create and Bawumia na na friend a cons machine okoye lectures akodo akese and so nefe dollar as compared to their time. You could see that there's a vast difference in it. And also electricity and electricity tariffs and so on, there will be reductions and electricity and water tariffs taking effect today.
Okay.
Amemone air cost say Ombeja too. Now Omakache Omo candidate Dr. Bawumia say or say Ojitu now or apologize Ghana for not who free Mensah. His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo equity
Matia Samo bibi kan
mesre se entroni adada me nua yi abobo so na metia na akra me ya say minya ya nka me de ma no beto ni nsemu bi nso no say de mla na wo studio anu ma siko me nua yi ti wono mo ka mess oman be da ben pa na yati kromu anu ma ye de tumi a hye omanpanyi bi nsa 4 years time the first administration near to no o ka say de benti na Ghana for pamo ye wura John Dramani mama 2016 so kwati na fi no nsu ade e de benti na e teacher 4 year adwuma 3 good years na atwa na ka 3 months nurses 4 year adwuma 3 good years na atwa na ka 3 months yati kromu anu say na ye wura John Dramani mama ka si anum pi say a nurse for teacher 4 year inform adwuma nde inform adwuma chena sa papa ya sa betena ba mu se ya to Ghana for enya abotre tie no mess be na chen say yeti kromo anum say na impress na yeti unemployment association na de be ntina unemployment for year the administration na me no kasa unemployment rate na me no kasa omoti aba mu ehuri kwasoro ani say ehuri kwasoro
yati
anum say be claim say mess be sin say
yeti kromo next topic for discussion. Prioritize agenda 111 completion. This is coming from former president Addo Akufo-Addo. Mamenko Samuel Wonchen.
Okay. Agenda 111, which has gone to do with hospitals and yes, other projects. No. His Excellency, John Dramani Mahama. He's a listening government. He has taken measures to complete Agenda 111 hospitals bia Nana Addo Akufo-Addo but to comment on that and so no I quite remember so during Nana Addo time there was Ohini bia or Ghana ha or make you comment say there must be a completion of their hospitals and
their schools.
Yes, their schools and Asama
I think formena or formena
Asama His Excellency Kachen said if he's in a haste on one wedding but your man penny the on yes he's a listening government and I do believe say he's going to listen and do that as well. And your hanum say there were some unnecessary project be a main case unnecessary, but yesika acquire them, ekodi baby and I was acquire them, ekodi baby. So yes, as I listen another down Kwakufado, onimway. Onimway and no cover plane between $15,000 to $18,000 FRM each hour. Onimway na national cathedral. Ekotu amena afi dani swimming pool. Inti we de me mama kasa anya den enwa na Excellency John Dramani Mahama onim enepa oma ya Ghana for, and I believe say he's going to deliver and deliver well.
Okay, Samuel Matia Kelvin mintie wonso.
Mini be ma asemo ka ba ko a. Sa asemo mi jama no kokore be me ya. Eye plane no ho asemi. Yanti kromu anum say na yewura John Dramani Mahama busa say no 2 kwan the one plane 2 kwan. Eye o man na japade no di 2 kwan. Ene ni nua be ma plane no di 2 kwan. Minya yewura John Dramani Mahama nim say plane na wo onom no asai ye mbeleso ye ka say kwa koto fufla ye nya yewura okuja to abla ko di o kasa ye nti kroma no mo ye budget so mo person ko to new plane e de ma Ghana no na say yewura kufado e de o man sika e ko fa plane a e wo constitution nim say wo say o man no e bon ho ban as president nti no so yes anima ya from so be na wo so and e pa opo ye pa ye say mo pa o mo njai so ye yo mo de new plane Ibrahim Mama akwakoto no
minu ba anya bia plane no ye kwofo a ye tua sa $15,000 to $18,000 no we save the country money. We save the country money. Send your can enemy, so we have to correct you.
And then mo pa mo can't John Dramani Mahama say one die plane no di tu kwa or no use plane that na e wo no so save Ghana ska one die no use no mako fa plane
awon ya say ya propaganda enim awon ya say ya
microphone is not on what time now dey kasa no
na me bra o case ne so sa agenda 111 na me njai me nua ya asem o ka ken so wo hwe yewura John Dramani Mahama ne 4 years of baba ya hospital done and complete yewura John Dramani Mahama de nsa so mu a wo wie eye one pe eye dodoa hospital de aken na wan wie NPP government and a baby wie Osekumewu hospital now minu e untimi nkyere me hospital ba ko a yewura John Dramani Mahama sha ase a and the whole free abem o mba ya masa be to hospital no se de etie na akufu ado aban be wie ni na yeduru nyoma bi oni kwan se de politics o busa hu de be ntikura na de agenda 111 policy ne ba ye eye backlog nurses ni teachers wa muja omo in 2016 mo abra mu free abem no and yewura Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia atena so na say yetimi yes initiative for yetimi sisi more hospitals na ebe employ citizens they think na we say waste time and no NPP for agina so dey agenda 111 hospital no eba yes omusi and na minu eba omo ba mu trade hospital my friend say hospitals ofori krom there eno kra dey mi feature ya hospital ni esiewie akaso mba be bia no na function buza hu say ono matimi ayesa de na bibia no mo the politics room bibia no mo the politics room we ye nioma we say ni kwan say nka the politics room enke ye former president ebe kan ya na nkoma mpanyin ba opanyin wasema kan ye maso mu twe na me de be ye adwuma meboa ma mabuna nya adwuma aye ene mo tikromu a mo hye Ghana for bo 24-hour economy ananka exist wo ye health sector dada na we say mo ye na mo hye mu kunama ne ye yi no eno kura mo twetwe mo nsa afiri ho on chama some buy 2024 2025 ade omusi abem on chama hospital by be property is Excellency John Dramani Mahama the second time odi aso akobo from so be new hospital on ba akokura nchema na minjai kasa on timi nchema akokura iti a kire say omunyo omadwen so ma be fa ye nuanu ma nurse for adwuma because hospitals no already na mu aye madada enti agenda 111 hospitals e won no eno na wasa mo hwe na mu wie na mutimi de employ for adwuma na de akufu ado aban wie ye dada no nso no mu bia no na mu jai politics am di wura mu no na munya sansan na mujina church say ai na ka ta be ka kan sembe glebe na o you normal church normal ka kwa me mfa nya say because me won say they when you are talking on doing say omo da so opposition o ti because by you are in power mo na mo ti aban mu a e wo say bibia mo hwema ne e function won ti say opinion ono watena aban mu 4 years o de Ghana call enimu the time and unemployment rate moma ni peja kwa so that unemployment association about ya ni na ba from Otase, Ubejina Bekaje from inflation and 53%. Other than the new words, I want to crowd China say, the can and throw. When they are talking, they think, say, Omoda Swaw position and Tronia Dadan and Omoda Sudi Gugana for, so Ghana for Swahun, Ukraine, high among our my margin said 2028 or Muji, and this year by a free mood, the year Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Bawumia, the incoming president, 2028. Ghana for Kosala to Obama, is almost sharp upon almost a yes, Papano or Sefata. And then this is for one thing to say. Almost a casa, Emma, Ghana for who said, you're a Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Bawumia, the president. Meanwhile, Dr. Alaji Mahmoud, yes, I say, was school assistant class prefect. Class prefect Casa, a final, Unishi Awoka. It will make his suggestion, that's the area of Kufado. Or also Tinas no or on June tomorrow. And Kobabia, ain't your Munya is a move blaming. You're a Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Bawumia, economic messiah, and then last Saturday, I want quite lectures for London, no cause of my friend. Or moon who be one cause of my friend. Make I set time and get Yera, Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Bawumia, Onyamba as a economy minimum. Nanka Ghana and Kaukura 5 million dead, no 5 million, and good job to moon amount. And no be Kotoka Kran and Sika Bubash in Bottom. Nipa Bwam economy has stabilized and Ghana and Kiesika Nanka the one city has 10,000. Nina Papa
a former president Kufo.
At that time, no one and governor. Bank of Ghana, no one governor. Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Bawumia and Baba yes, Juma, no, we are the call.
And I obey my yes, say a year the current city na ye
I am no Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Bawumia and Sanwa Juma. And Lubino, until Munyanais or more Kakas and some Nadia, a foot to pa, or Penny, a former president, at the almost moon complete, no, or Montrас when you're no moon Jinaso, and found fat a Jumana nurses for Sunyas or more flyer. Health minister drama Ken or Munya so modest idea flano. Okay. Omoya sadi ebe bo mama wona koso kama.
Ye jitum as Ghana for say ye the amemu share excellency Nana Addo dankwa. Ekufuado ene Bawumia Osei but they failed. Okay. They came to meet dollar at 4.2. That's the cedi equivalent to dollar at 4.2, 4 cedis, 20 pesos. And they left it at 16 cities, 35.
It pesos. Went to 16, but they didn't leave it at 16. It went,
but no, leaving it at the NDC government leaving it at 4.2, and you leaving it at that particular state, you know. That
is why they are trying to let you. That is why they are trying to let you understand. Say, and yes, sir, Ebia wamu sheda. Obi enu obeba be muso o sheda so owie o my Ghana economy. Eye niema esisi ye ne de ba ye ne no ne nam so a e ma dollar ni shuti ye ko 16 17 be nu mpo no before they left abem no mo bo mo moden ema ne eba fom kakra e de Ghana for dinga Ghana for ntiasiasa if they had continued probably $1 would have been maybe 9 cedis or 10 cedis.
NTRCBN they mismanaged the economy drastically.
Yeah, it was also for I for comment session I say your last and final topic for discussion. Hosting Addo calls for 12-month manning ban to keep Galamsey. Someone I mean to you.
Okay, you know when we talk of matters of Galamsey, or how Galamsey Edebre Yemin Ghana and hopes in Addo so actually now was because we all know ye tre near basi far ye be to Galamsey. I say, and also let me comment Honorable Emmanuel Amabwa, Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. They've put in measures, among the bois amaya heading, yet to Galamsey as a member measures nibua enforcement of existing laws. When you talk of enforcement of existing laws, boama police agency name military no so I take you over and so abwa ama yet two wing as a stakeholder engagement. Traditional leaders or more your community they are involving all of them almost bedding. Ebe boadi or mutu means riding ama yet to Galamsey. I say and Galamsey so yeah dear. I'm at 44% of Ghana's forest reserve. Forest reserves no 288. 288. Now 44% of the forest reserves I say all because of what Galamsey. Inti Honorable Emmanuel Amabwa so making sure say and you're my bedding. The court and recently Yana, director of operations in charge of NIMOS, And so the betu just say galamsey cannot be what? Eradicated drastically, but can be checked and managed. And they are also doing their part, say, galamsey, be checking on my them. I'm managing as compared to near beto or Ghana, no. Okay. That is the previous government, that's my ticket on this too as well.
Okay, now just say you people are trying your best when it comes to galamsey.
Oh yes,
okay,
please.
Kelvin Mintiwe.
Galamsey issues are on. It's a say you know NDC for. Omuba be press conference. Nanka Yura John Dramani Mama on no abe jina enimu. No ka say me she mo boss me ba me the AI best stop galamsey. Me she mo boss me ba me the tourists ebe stop galamsey. Na nso me hwe okon na eso na ye ntro ne adada na me twa to yewura the former president Yakufu Addo so. Galamsey issue na ye kan me aba aban bi abeto galamsey. Aban bia from area JJ Rollins, the late JJ Rollins, now Prince be payment. The galamsey across my imo. Last time I'm a ban, so I think let me show video. The late former president, Matamios are no comment on galamsey, and up tonight that's why my phone so I'm making this video no. As I tell you, galamsey na there and they are neighbor. Young shen somewhere, yen you man this for more opposition, or more kafa galamsey hu. Or more kaya manoko basa NPP for yen year to galamsey no. Mi wa na nya no kre NPP ni bi antu galamsey na nya no kre da yewura John Dramani Mama one time na me tie ne say minimum na asem kan say wonimum o tu galamsey no na emre pa na e de yin no wonim obi a o tu galamsey obi a wo bo man yi fom wako wo kan say minimum o tu galamsey na emre pa ye be kire o mu na emre pa na e de chesa microphone na bobo mu na de mi ehun say o mu na wo galamsey mu ye nti kro mu na tanon of MCE Omudi yaba is or two galamsey. Enti kromo anu say na tanon of MC or tia kunyemu sisi a ne honza mai so two galamsey kwesi sen. Eti galamsey about galamsey kuna. Omumbla bonte no meka nche o ma feli Ghana fo na nya no no mo ko mo nka ade fufuro bi pa mo chaza o de aba galamsey yimu a anase galamsey kunya ama galamsey kun etumpon na say na galamsey kun say o Ghana anu say me koso ati yewura yenua miami boss Miracles Denis Abuaje. From the beginning, galamsey NDC for Babemo take gold board once a week. Yera yenua bema Miracles Denis Abuaje. Where cost what bomb as a gold board to gold every galamsey as for. And so you won't send this for. I'm making attempt to be a class. I'm more arresting and answer BBC because the woman said the Okan in nine or Kren or gold board need to galamsey as gold. According to Yera yenua Miracles Denis Abuaje. Enti NDC for no munya intro ne adada na ensam dede na omuka gu Ghana for abre enso na sei ansase na sei wa hwe yan hwe ye beduru ba bi na nchirima na abre na mundi said mu wo position yenya yenuanom Sami Jamfi omano de den yen declare state of emergency Sam George yen declare state of emergency omo kan sembeblebe na omo hwe so nya adwuma said omo kan na opposition na eno na Ghana for gina so sala ekoto aba mo on the 7th January 2024 so omo mra meya sa adwuma no omo hwe so na omo masa abran said omo si cheche nsem mu kire Ghana for no se ye ba ye be ese me AI best stop galamsey me the 2 weeks mama me 2 weeks me twa galamsey mu ni na no omo mbra no meye sa adwuma na Ghana for jai omo baba mo ekọ 1 year 2 eden na kufa do anya wo galamsey hu or the ban eto galamsey hu almost 2 years yenya NDC for mko gina campaign site campaign time 2020 ono bo ya lami o sawa omo na ko gina o ka say omo yento aba mo na omo aba omo to galamsey yenya omo panyi ba ko ase edun kete ma ne ka say omo galamsey site say 2020 omo ba meto yento aba mo no mema galamsey akoso and the sancro is almost stop here galamsey omo ko tia galamsey be dey na yeye ejo mo nya yo mo kika kana omo hwe so nya adwuma na is basha omo share Ghana for omo ndi so no omo serve Ghana for
me the pass wa bossa asem so and meka say ye danyame asem so say ya ban eba power ye making sure say galamsey no we will reduce everything they are doing drastically. And so compare the 8 years of stay in power of the NPP. Now they compare NDC 2 years ayabeya. You could see say we've put in measures in place at galamsey no ye do hujuma. Before I say me let's stay down processes are a honorable Imano Amaboa dia aheading dia gu akwema eboa. You see I'm about yen century. make sure say most essential for you've moved around the whole country. Mubet Maka say ye ba power. Galamsey as compared to the 8 years of the NPP, no, is quite good. And the Director General of what? NIMOS, Director of Operations, no, so stated drastically to say Galamsey can be checked and managed, but can't what? Be eradicated. I am one chairman, Motanase, or more regional headquarters, party office. Tapes in your by say, Munis continue, you have to engage in Galamsey. In your Ghana, you won't be a TB. You won't be a TB. Yet TB. Yet TB. Intino, when you actually say, you guys engaged in Galamsey the more, so you know.
It was sometimes, you know, of late AI at the end. I personally heard a recording like that, but many
there was a recording like that. There was a recording like that. There was a recording like that. Party office, I can say Munis can be. A whole headquarters sat down. Trying to say that you have no money, so you have to engage in Galamsey.
Let's make video. General chairman, General Kasa Montoba, and Yabama to Galamsey. May you mean video that? Prove me on that. Prove me on that. Prove me on that. Prove me on that.
Wow, boss miracle. About the air casses, I'm and godless. No, Ecoton, go there.
Menka godless. Galamsey, Galamsey good.
Galamsey good. Minuaba, Metitakwa. And then most of what almost all good shop ya tutum because they are putting in measures to stop Galamseyers. Into stopping Galamseyers on to go to good and beton our gold dealer. These are the measures I
am. Well, last and final words, you will be able to say which year 30 seconds.
Last and final words, we did and can I be
last and final words.
Or General say, or to Galamsey good, and then it's in the Galamsey, of course, 1 minute to Galamsey, no too good now. Good board, the catch there, say, good board, the catch there, say, or mobile, my fat good, and feel my moon baby, and a good no, good board, 20 Galamsey, some too good, never fine. Last and final words, I make Kujina to be my name and NPP for the 2 years for. Now, Maslow say general election, prime elections, of course, were party. You know, open you can say, be Okutaku Kudro. I lack one who from the time or chance, say, or the party, or your party, or the party in a Babemu, who share 2016, where Bra Obejina should be Musi and Tuabamano, say, as a parliamentary candidate, or by another party in a bar power. 2020 or sa coin or sa the party in bar power and then say papa honorable Eugene Boache entry was solid I say or person be party no a free nyoma e cost party me no mienu na be dia dance na otu an ni ase ahini fo na so be dia dance say nyoma e cost party bibili na so ensem kakra wo me nka se nkoye ensem kakra e wo honom enti no yewra anase ye papa honorable Eugene Boache entry asori a say edmina ni duru a to any phone now kind of no one to abam say as general secretary of the party because your party no no ni probate nya be J free nyoma elkos wo me because here obi okuta kukuduro oya no kwafo a obi ye sabi nyoma ensen fata party no obetimi a kire say me nua de wo ya no nso nsen party no ye na ye beto party no ye be waja party no obese party ni kama ti me say to any ni esi an for say dan duro so a ye na ye nkan ye to abam ye papa Eugene Boache entry number meje general secretary adwuma no so endi.
Okay, Kelvin meda was some of mamintie we maybe time aso nti.
Minuaba we dey meda Ghana for and omohwe nyina se ne NDC form paying for nyina ne His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ase. Me amiti me dey Jima Ade Samo. Me work KN University School of Business. Last year me contested for KN University School of Business president, but we did our best. But yentimi and fakoto anyen kwine. And this year I'll be aspiring for the same position again. So I'm calling on all KN University School of Business for say Mumra na mumbe new vision, new direction agenda nechi najima there samo entiminji KSB enso na KSB enfa yentumapa infra
Okay, Samuel Medawasi, Emilia mehu comments ni na comments maka kire wo mo se wo mo nkenkan comments a wo dia ba na Samira Bawumia de Ghana sika go so ekunkum bag ya me ba cho mehu ni nyina no makenkan ni nyina so ate membre no enya aya bia ane Sameda mo a mo hye yen nyina meda obi a sinwumako bi so adaroma ena metumi di dwumedie ebesom mo Lionage Clinic GH me hre wapom de ho sensem ya de ehia me ye papa sa hodi ni nu hono ma me betena video ma no se me di program be so ma wunyampa adaje mpo do aba be hwe nsem ma me de ba be so me serew say ya arthritis na how pressure how diabetes say how infections how wutumi mo adwuma ye wo mpem awo ho sensem ye problem fat ya de bia de kitadi bia no me kan for Lionage Clinic GH for e de ama ende kona ko hu wo ma weduru a betumi abo ne tu ya de na se e de free consultation one more branches me nu Nkramantem no more Sprinter Saso na Kumasi ano one more Tech maximum 0559658403 and 0558143438 ubetimi afra wo mo so na ono wo mo atwetwe enkomo Saso na Danis Garage so se ka wo pato Electoral V8 Tacoma ene de keka hu nyina no bo ma straight ya wo mo wo bi wo ho no mo bo me chi akwan a wo mo Kumasi asokwa wo mo ni ti ya mas ene din hwe 0550623377 obetimi afre wo mo na so aba beje wo ka me guest for today one and me to nsafre wo me no mo twetwe nkomo Odro Kelvin akwesi NPP communication team member Saso Jima de Samuel wono so NDC communication team member meda wo nyina asesa me to nsafre wo mo eje me so ma meda production team nyina ase unfortunately and ATP ntimi amfa nsema ba won krata ne nyina amfa amba me so ma nyame adoma ekina definitely oba betena ha na odeni nyina no aba beso mo camera ne MC so de man nyina yekruba akopekogye yebo a ne sanwe ejuma na etwegu ye na dwasapoma obo bechi do executive producer so Mr. Daniel yebo me so ametena edwem ene jumedi ye beso mo medin ene nana ya se wanyame adoma ekina exactly 2 p.m. ekozi 4 p.m. besan so edi ehia e show down jumedi so for now de makra mo stay safe.